the heartbeat of the earth. The hands that give life its worth. With every step, they break new ground. Harvesting hope from all around. Through every season, through highs and lows. The untold journey, the heroes grow. Harvest heroes, rising strong. Building tomorrow all day long.
Hello guys, welcome to episode 13 of Harvest Hero Podcast. I can't believe it's already the episode 13, guys. Oh, welcome to this wonderful episode. And it's an opportunity, as I said, every episode is an opportunity to meet amazing leaders around the world, doing amazing. And today we have a privilege and an honor to have a very special guest. Is the country coordinator of Agricodeexpo from Pakistan, guys. She's doing amazing job in the literacy field. And today we have the opportunity to interview her. So please, if you just joined the live, make sure you like, make sure you share. And if you want to be a guest, don't forget to contact us. We already have a lot of people that actually contacted us to be guests in this podcast. We have no space, guys, till February. But for a special guest, we can create a spot for them. So guys, please make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you come and be interviewed too, so that we can hear your wonderful stories and the wonders you're doing around the world. Without wasting time, let's welcome our special guest of the day, Madam Tayyiba. Welcome, Madam Tayyiba. And so we'll just start directly. Like, can you tell us your name and tell us a little bit about yourself, what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm Tayyiba from Pakistan, and I completed my BS in English recently, and now I'm doing my job as a teacher here. And along with being a teacher, I created this website almost 2 months ago. And at the start of the time, I was working as country coordinator, and now I am, and I have also worked as a website writer as well. But now I'm just working as a country coordinator. That's
Thank
all.
you. That is amazing. Thank you for sharing with us. Our next question is, can you share a little bit about your background and how did you get started in the teaching field?
Yeah, at first I joined the group, and that group was, I think, from India. And there I got information about this website, and I just found interest in it, and I joined the session and I joined the group. Then I get into sessions, and then I met you, Ma'am Susie, and I was very glad you informed me, you guided me in every aspect, and then by this I started working here.
Thank you. And uh, our next question is, what inspired you to pursue your career in teaching? I know you're a teacher in Pakistan. So what inspired you to pursue your career in that field as a teacher?
Yeah, teaching. If I tell you about myself, then I always loved the profession of teaching. I always admired my teacher, their efforts, and I think teaching is the base of every profession. So I consider this profession a very noble and very fruitful profession, because we are shaping the future of our generation. We are telling them what is good for them, what is bad for them. We are not only guiding them physically, but we are spiritually guiding them, and that is the thing that I like about my profession. And I wanted to be a teacher because that was my dream, and now alhamdulillah I have achieved my dream.
Wow, that is amazing. Really, we have to lead the future, the leaders of tomorrow, and teaching is the way to go. Thank you so much for the amazing work you're doing. And what keeps you motivated every day to keep doing the work you're doing in the literacy field?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
So what keeps you motivated to keep doing the work you're doing as a teacher?
What keeps me motivated by being a teacher?
Yes.
The thing which motivated me was the passion of my teachers toward my future, toward all of my fellows, which we were in the same class, and the the effort they were putting in betterment of our future. This inspired me a lot, Then I always had this thing in my mind that if I wanted to do something that could be useful for other, then I think about what should I do, and I was wondering, and then I found this profession, the main reason of helping other, because we don't know much about our student, we don't know which people we encounter in our life, but
Wow.
if I'm doing something that can help them in any time of their life, either they are
Wow.
in student life, they're in their practical life, that would be my achievement. And this motivates me to be the teacher.
Wow, that is so amazing. Thank you for the work you're doing in the teaching field. So, our next
Mhm.
question to you is what has been one of the biggest challenges you faced when you started your work as a teacher?
What difficulties I faced by when I started being a teacher?
Yes.
Yeah, difficulties. Yeah, it. I think work is not difficult. The behavior of the people always, sometimes make you feeling bad. I met some students I have, they're very good, but still, when they are at the age of, you know uh, changing their hormone puberty, though they are a bit, irritating, and their behavior sometimes demotivated me, sometimes irritates me, and sometimes I, regret my decision that I shouldn't be a teacher. But then I think about the outcomes that will appear in the future, and when
Wow.
they will think about time, I think they will say thanks to me, because I always tell them this is right, please stop doing this, please stop doing that. And I think, and I have strong belief in Allah Almighty that one day they will just realize something.
They will definitely, they will realize it and they will thank you at the end of the day. Thank you for that. And who has been most influential in shaping your journey in this teacher field? I know you talked about your own teachers, but is there any other person that really
Ma'am,
influenced you in the teaching field? So our question is, apart
ma'am,
from your teachers,
sorry, but
are you guys not
I
apart
can't
from your
hear you,
teachers?
ma'am. Yeah, there was one of my teacher who was my first cousin, and I'm really influenced by her. I was really inspired by her because she was, very, very, very honest with her profession. She was very, very keenful about her students' future. She was not just concerned about her subject. She was concerned about our lives, our practical life. She always said that when you will be a practical person, then you will say thanks to me. And now I did the same thing. Now I say her thanks because she is the reason of my this profession, my choice of profession.
Wow, that is just so amazing. The impact we can have on others. So, our next question is: can you describe one? I think you described that a specific moment that made you say, "I want to be a teacher." Like, what was it like? That specific moment that you experienced, and you were like, "Okay, teaching is what I want to do." Do you have that specific moment, and can you describe it?
Meeting, meeting.
Are you getting
I'm
me?
sorry.
Can you describe that specific moment that made you say, I want to be a teacher?
Okay, ma'am. My proudest moment was when I received gold medal after my marks of matriculation. When I passed my matric, I was, awarded with gold medal, and that was proudest moment of my life. That was best achievement of my life. I still feel very happy with that.
Wow, that is so amazing. And congratulations for that wonderful accomplishment. And
Thank
can
you
you,
so much.
you're welcome. How do you stay ahead? Like, with the teaching field? How do you always stay on like on trend, or how do you innovate in that field?
Uh, how do I say teaching is good?
How do you innovate in the teaching field aspect? Because technology goes like technology grows so fast. So how do you keep
Yeah.
yourself up to date with that and teaching?
Yeah, sometime I realize this advancement of technology recently, this invention of AI, ChatGPT. This has
Mhm.
caused a lot of problems in this profession because now students are more dependent on this technology, and they just don't understand that they have their skills, they can use their skills instead of being attached and being dependent on technology. I tried my best to make them realize that they, Allah Almighty, obviously we are best or with best mentality, we can do better, we can perform better. But with the flow of the on century, with the advancement of technology, yes, this is a bit issue and hurdle in this profession. But I think uh, I can cope with this.
Yes, I know with the introduction of AI and a lot of AI app, a lot of students actually turn to use that and use less of their own like
Yes,
brain processing and
yes,
use
ma'am.
more of those. But how do you help them in that aspect?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. I always told my students that there would be always a difference between human mentality, production of text from human using their own skills, and the, crammed. I think the text produced by artificial intelligence and chat GPT is more like a crammed material. There is no emotion in that text. You can feel you can feel that essence of words in that text. But when we put efforts in the writing, when we put effort while doing some work, that is always visible. And I always make them know that instead of depending on those skills, you can use those technology as a side item. You can have your ideas, and then you can, you know, give that idea to that technology, and it will make it easy for you. But not always stick to technology and depend your whole capabilities on that technology. And sometimes, when they get motivated, they will stop using. But when they feel that they are stuck in this point, they just go to that technology and again they use this. And if I make them realize again and again, slowly and gradually, I think they would stop using that.
Wow, that is, you said a very important thing, that they can use AI uh, as a side thing to help enrich their
Yeah.
knowledge, and not the main
Yes,
source of knowledge. That is very
yes,
important,
ma'am.
and I
Yes,
really like that. But a lot of people really should take that into consideration in using AI or artificial intelligence or other software outside when you're dealing with children and education. So our next
yes.
question is, um, as a woman in the teaching field, what are some common misconceptions people have about like the work you do or about you in general?
As a woman, I think in our country and in around the world, and I think the role of women, women are mostly marginalized in many aspects. We cannot do many jobs. We are supposed to be the teacher, we are supposed to be the doctor. We can't, choose our profession according to our will. I wanted I always had two goals. One was I will be a teacher, then other was I will be a chef. I love cooking. I wanted to be the chef. And my mother and my whole family told that, being a chef is not respectful for a woman. So instead, you should go for the teaching. So these are the boundaries that are set by our own society. I think these limitations should be removed from, these modern time, because this time, this is the demand of the time that women go out, they study and they need to work. That is the demand of the time.
Yes, I definitely agree with you that some limitations should be lifted up on, but like what women can do. If you want to be a chef, you can be a chef, and if it is not giving money in your society, being a chef immediately, you can be a teacher. Then once you have the money, you go for being a chef. You can still do it,
Yes,
and that's very
I'm also saving money for this.
that is so nice, and that is very lucrative. So like I can be this for
Yes,
now, but I am hoping to be that, and I can be that. This is what I want to do. It's about like your calling. If you're good at cooking, then go and be a chef. And because
yes,
we are the people are there outside that that are waiting for you to be that chef to cook them the best
I'll be
meal they
in shop.
have ever eaten
I'll
in their whole
try my
life.
best.
So
I'll try my best.
that would be amazing. We love, love, love to hear to hear more about
Thank you
your
so much.
chef
Thank you
journey
so much.
and how it's starting and how it's going. Thank you so much for that. And what is next for you? What next are you planning to
Thank
do?
you so much. Thank you so much for calling me and having a FaceTime with you. I really love this.
Thank you. So what is next for you? Like what next are you planning to do?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the question is what is next for you? So what is next on your table? What next are you planning to do? You are also the country coordinator of Agricodeexpo Pakistan. So what is next? What are you envisioning?
Next, I think I will continue my studies as well. I have taken a break from my BS, and inshallah, after a while, I will start my MPhil, and then along with my MPhil, I will continue my job as well. This is my, my motive, my next idea for my life.
That is so amazing. And you know, we are always here to support you in no matter field you want to take. And thank you for being this amazing country coordinator that you are. And I really love working with you. I I hope we have the
Thank you
opportunity to
so
talk
much.
every time more. I know we are very busy and I hope we have time to
I would
talk
love to.
like this more. So thank you so much for for giving your time out to for this interview. And I know everybody's so busy. Yeah, just trying to make
Thank
a
you
time
so much
to
for calling me. Thank you so much for having a time for me.
thank you too. And before we go, there is what is one advice you can give to anybody listening to you, to a woman listening to you out there that says, "Okay, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a chef." Like, what advice
Yes,
can you give them?
yes, I'll be.
So to that girl that is out there that says, "I want to be a teacher and or I want to be a chef," what advice can you give them?
Yes, ma'am. I'm, I'm so sorry. Can I have a call? There's a call. That I think women should be strong enough to stand up for their profession, for their choices. And I don't think so there is to be ashamed of your choices. If you wanted to be something, just put effort in that thing and never give up by feeling, by facing hatred by other, by being, by listening negative comments by others. Always stick to your goal. That is my advice. And I will stick to my goal.
Thank you so much for that. It was such a pleasure to have you as a guest in this podcast. Thank you so much. Guys, we have
Thank
come
you
to the
so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. I love to
you.
be here.
Thank you, thank you. Guys, we have come to the end of this wonderful podcast. Oh, we had the amazing opportunity to interview an amazing leader from Pakistan. Guys, stick to your goal. You can do it, no matter if you're a woman or a man in the domain you are going. You want to go into, as long as you put effort, as our amazing guest said, you will be able to do it. So, guys, thank you so much to our faithful listeners. This was episode 13 of Harvest Hero Podcast. And guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and tell us what you think about the podcast in the comment in the section. It is always open, and thank you for those that are always viewing us live. This is the end of episode 13. So please, if you want to be a guest, make sure you contact us. I would love to have you. Thank you, guys, and goodbye.
They are the heartbeat of the earth, the hands that give life